It's a family's worst nightmare. A husband and father of 5 is gunned down while at work.
I hear screaming from the phone, and I see him laid out on the floor, bleeding out.
It took weeks for the killer to be tracked down after he got some help from those closest to him.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get out! Hands up!
This is Inside the Crime, presented by Law&Crime. I'm Elizabeth Millner. The suspect's plan all along was to pull off a robbery. Instead, the trigger was pulled while the victim was on the phone with his wife. It's May 30th of 2024. We're in Leesburg, Florida. Shortly after 9 p.m., an armed man enters the store. Then almost immediately points his gun at the store clerk, shoots him, then he hops over the counter to rob the store before just taking off. The bullet struck 51-year-old Rayed Shahida, who was on the register. When officers arrived, they found Rayed unconscious on the ground with gunshot wounds to his stomach and head. He had to be airlifted to the hospital, but ultimately died from his injuries. According to a report by Fox 35 in Orlando, when the suspect entered the store, Rayed was actually FaceTiming his wife. His wife told the news station she saw the panic on his face, and in his final moment, she heard him scream, "No." Officers dug into any traces the suspect left behind, while seeing if any witnesses spotted anything.
What happened?
So basically, I left work, I walked in, and I'm like, I hear chaos on the phone. So usually he greets me when I walk in, so I'm like, something's a little odd.
Yeah, of course.
So I turn around the corner, and I hear screaming from the phone, and I see him laid out on the floor, bleeding out. So my immediate instinct was to call it in to get you guys out there to make sure that...
And you didn't see a car pull out or anything when you got in or anything?
Sir.
Nobody running?
No, and I happen to, across the street, I work at Walgreens, so right across the street, I usually go out at night, peek around, you know, any suspicious activity or anything.
Yeah, because sometimes we have the homeless hanging around there. They shouldn't be,
Yeah, so pretty much, other than that, I didn't really see anything. I mean, if I hear anything, I'll let y'all know, but...
I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, that's pretty horrible. Thank you for calling, though.
No problem. I mean, that's my duty as a civilian. That's the least that I can do, you know.
You'd be surprised, man. Other people walk in and they just leave. That's what people do.
My thing is, you know, who knows how long he was laying out there, and what if I didn't happen to walk in?
Yes, exactly. Is the address on your thing still good?
Yes.
Is it spelled out right address? All right.
One to the incident of particular and citrus, please.
All right. And most likely detectives will call you or they'll try to meet with you, okay?
Alrighty, thank you.
I know you're just going to tell them the same thing, but just in case you never know, might remember something between now and then.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, if I hear anything, I'll let y'all know.
All right, thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, y'all's cameras work outside. I know that, but I'm just thinking in case he went. Well, they work.
Outside, yes, but
not great.
We have a certain angle.
No, I get it. Most places they just point down. But
so, like, if that car so happens to be like speeding through the lot, you might get that.
Yeah, and then my thought is maybe if he went into your place first, and then we'll check. Okay.
Right. Yeah. So you guys, I'm there tomorrow morning. You're more than welcome to come and stop by, and then we'll check it out from there.
All right. Thank you so much. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
At the time, all detectives knew was the suspect was a man with a slim build, wearing light-colored jeans, an orange shirt, along with a pink shirt wrapped around his face. They were asking anyone with information to come forward, but the killer appeared to have some pretty defining features that made him pretty recognizable. When the suspect's photos were posted online, several tips came into the police department, and many seemed to know who the suspect was, 25-year-old Alex Lopez. According to LPD, they first got a tip from a fellow officer in Wildwood, who said they previously interacted with Alex Lopez on numerous occasions. Another tip came in from a woman who also ID'd the shooter as Alex. Officers even got a tip from Alex's cousin, who was positive that was him. By early June, Alex Lopez was a wanted man. Crimeline was offering a reward of at least $1,000 for information leading towards his arrest. But police noted they considered him armed and dangerous, so they were urging anyone who sees him to alert law enforcement. By late June, the tips led the Florida Department of Law Enforcement to a hotel in Kissimmee, which is a little more than an hour south of Leesburg. On June 26th, nearly a month after the shooting, Alex Lopez was surrounded.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get out! Hands up! Hands out! Hands out!
Just wait. Yeah. Keep your hands out.
Move them out of the way. Yeah, they're moving.
Don't reach for anything. You understand?
A couple of cut bags off.
I got 9 on me, sir.
Hey, just stay cool, all right?
Yes, sir. Go ahead, Adam. Cut that.
Just handcuff. We'll cut them off.
Cut it all off. Cut it off. Here, Paul. You got scissors?
Yeah, scissors. Let him. We'll handcuff. We'll cut it off. Okay.
What's your name? Here, use this. Get that off. Start cutting off straps. Here. Find something. I don't know. I'm gonna feel like dangling my knife on him.
Roll over to your right.
Oh, you had a gun. Never mind.
I was like, what? I ain't no gun. You got no gun on you, bro? No, I ain't got no gun on me, sir. Pull his knee up to your chest.
I got it.
Let go of your pants,
My bad, bro.
Keep looking at that wall.
Good?
Yeah.
Comfortable?
Yeah.
You missed something. I'm just messing with
Hey, can I pull up my pen? Or one of y'all can? Thank you. What's that, a 13? Last name Lopez, right? Huh, sir? Last name Lopez? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up, bro? Is the kids all right? Yeah, they good. They're good. They're on the other side of the corner. Relax your hands for me, bro. Good, sir. Yeah, you good. Hmm? Yeah, you good. We're just gonna swap these cuffs out if you can.
Okay, yeah. I'll ask you.
You got your photo?
Maybe you got it? Huh? You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
All right.
Court records revealed Alex had open cases in Sumter County. In November of 2023, he was arrested twice for grand theft of a vehicle, burglary, and battery. He was released from prison in February of 2024, just months before the shooting. But those weren't his only priors. He had previous convictions of burglary and grand theft in Lake County dating back to 2020.
Mr. Lopez, how are you today?
How you doing, sir?
I'm Sergeant Robinson with the Leesburg Police Department Criminal Investigations Division.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'd like to talk to you today.
Yes, sir.
All right. But I don't talk to anybody without reading them the Miranda rights.
Yes, sir.
You know, you understand that you're here right now.
According to, right?
Yeah, you know, so
Yes,
I make sure and I go ahead and I do
Just for your
this.
safety and my safety.
You're good. All right. If I can get this thing out. Okay. My card is stuck. All right. Like I said, I don't talk to anybody without reading this first. That's just the way it is, all right? All right. So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer, have them present with you before and during any questions. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, will be appointed to represent you before and during any questions if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights, not answer any questions or make any statements. Okay, do you understand each of the rights that I just explained to you?
Yes, sir.
And having these rights in mind, you wish to speak with me.
I'm sorry. I'll speak with my lawyer, yeah. But I ain't got no really, I mean, we can talk whatever you want to ask questions about.
Well, I got to ask you a few questions, but here's the thing. I need to say, yes, you're willing to speak with me, or no, you're not. And if you, at some point, you say, you know what, I don't want to talk no more, then you tell me, I don't want to talk no more.
Yes, sir.
That's all that is to it, okay?
I'm coming off methamphetamine, so just like, I'm just letting you know.
I got you. How long?
I had bought some yesterday, and I had, I was supposed to leave and get some Boston Ice. I was going to sleep there. I'm still feeling it.
How long you been on the meth, man?
So I came home from prison. I ain't gonna lie.
No, I get you. It's probably one of the worst things out there. It's the hardest thing to come off of.
Yeah.
You know, everybody used to talk about, you know, coke was hard to get off of. Well, then heroin, that was the really hard thing. Meth is harder for most. I've seen some of the best people in the world, nicest people in the world, have made stupid mistakes, and it's just a mistake because of the drugs, not because they're bad people or they've done, you know, anything like that. It's the drugs, man. Them things twist your mind and make you do things you'd never ever do normally, you know. And it's, hey, get help. That's what you need. You need the help.
I do got help. I got God with me. I always got God.
That's the best help you could possibly have. Do you understand why I wanted to speak to you today? Do you have any idea why?
I don't know, like the other officer said. He said supposedly I was on the news. I don't watch cable. I don't watch none. I stay in the house. I don't got friends like that. So like I said, I just came home from prison. I really stayed myself. Stay out of the way. And I watch like, I got a smart TV, so I watch all the apps on there, like Hulu, all that. Other than that.
Okay. How long you been in Orlando now?
Orlando?
Yeah, Orlando, Kissimmee, you know, this area up in this way.
I've been here for about a month. I want to say almost a month.
Almost a month.
About a month, 2 months, almost 2 months.
What made you come up to Orlando area?
What made me come out here?
Yeah.
Oh, we just came out here to take the kids out there to SeaWorld and stuff. That's about it. But we couldn't never come up with the money to get the tickets or the ride.
They're expensive nowadays, ain't they?
Yeah, it is.
Who'd you come up with?
Who I come with? Oh, a friend I had just met.
A friend you just met?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I met when I came home from prison.
What's her name?
Hannah.
Hannah?
Yeah.
Okay. Is she trying to help you get off the? Is she trying to help you get off the stuff?
Yeah, she is. She was. She's a good mom and stuff. She like was nothing but the best for her kids, and that's what I do to her. As long as they fine, hey, that's all that matters. Her little kids.
Yeah, that's good. You know, if you got that person that's trying to help you get off the stuff, because like I said, I've been doing this now for 26 years. Okay, and I specialize in certain crimes. And I have seen some of the best people in the world who have made the bad mistakes, you know. And the mistakes weren't them. It's not them as a person. It was just something that happened that night.
I ain't trying to disrespect you.
No, I know. I got you.
I ain't trying to disrespect you, none of that, but you really just told me that, sir.
No, I just, you know, sometimes
Questions, not the same question.
Oh, no, I got you.
Even though the tip line was flooded with calls naming Alex as the shooter, he claimed he didn't know anything about a robbery, let alone a shooting.
So you have no idea why I would want to talk to you?
I'm trying to see. I'm waiting for you to tell me. Like, I know.
I'm investigating a robbery.
Yes, sir. But I know one thing. If I don't got nothing to really say on my behalf, because if y'all obviously got these on me, y'all have me on the news or whatever, you say I allegedly did this, supposedly, when I know I ain't do nothing, but hey, that's y'all. Y'all say I allegedly did that. I'm not trying to get smart with you. No,
I completely.
All the respect.
Here's the thing. So, I don't believe in sugarcoating things. I believe in just being upfront and honest, right?
Yes, sir.
So, when I do these cases, I let the evidence speak for itself. You know, some people talk, and when they want to talk to me, the biggest thing I always look for is I always want to know why. You know, and some people, like you said, you know, good people do bad things because of the drugs, right? So I try to
understand people do good, bad things about drugs. I never said that out of my mouth at all.
No, you never said that. You never said that. What I'm saying is, over all my years, out of all the people I've talked to, I've arrested some really good people, big hearts that have done they made mistakes that they wouldn't normally do, you know, and it was because of the drugs. So the question is, how do they get help? You know,
yeah,
get that help.
Drugs do have people doing crazy stuff.
It makes them do some really bad stuff sometimes, and it doesn't mean it's a bad person. It means they made a mistake. That's all.
Yeah, but other people.
Yeah, and my thing is, you know, hey, look, I just like to know why. Sometimes, you know, what was it? The drugs? Was there a reason why they did what they did?
Why they did that? I don't know what they do.
No, not other people.
I don't even know.
Alex, listen to me. Not other people.
I worry about myself.
I know you should right now because you're in hot water right now. You understand why you're in here, Alex? You're under arrest. You understand that, right?
I understand what you're saying. That's what I'm saying. If I'm under arrest, sir, hey, you read me my rights. And I ain't gonna speak no more, sir.
You don't want to speak to me?
I mean, I'm trying to speak to you, but you keep on asking me the same question, sir.
I'm not asking the same question. What I'm asking you is, I'm trying to explain to you why I want to ask, because I want to understand. I want to understand why you did what you did. Not
you didn't do nothing. What you're talking about? I really don't.
Okay. When was the last time you were in the city of Leesburg? You can lie to me if you want to. You can lie to me if you want to.
I go all through Lake County, Orlando, all through this area.
Okay.
I be all through there.
All right. So you don't remember the last time you were in Leesburg? Has it been within the last month?
Probably not.
Probably not in the last month.
Probably not.
Probably.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think I drove past it before. Probably like not even right there. Going toward like the interstate. Going towards like out here.
Well, I know
you know I stay in Wildwood. Right?
Yeah, I know where you're staying.
So I go through on the interstate and come out here.
I got you. Well, you don't have to go through Leesburg though to get on the interstate.
I ain't got no license.
Okay. Well, you just said you drove out here. That's why I was curious. That's fine. So you ever been in Leesburg for a month? You think, roughly? Guess.
I don't know, bro. You tell me.
I'm telling you, I know for a fact you have, man, Alex.
I don't think I have.
Alex, do you know that store that you were in had multiple cameras?
What are you talking about? I ain't been in no store.
You ain't been in no store?
No.
Okay. I'll print this picture out later, Alex, just because I already have copies of it. I got a picture I'd like to show you here, Alex.
I don't want to speak no more.
You don't want to speak no more? You don't want to see the picture?
You can show me the picture.
I'm just asking if you want to see the picture. If you don't want to see the picture, I won't show you the picture.
I respect you. You can show me the picture, but I'm not speaking no more.
All right, let's see. My camera.
I'll speak to you with a lawyer.
You gonna speak to me with a lawyer?
Yeah.
All right. Well, here's the deal, Alex. If you're gonna speak to me with a lawyer, then we can't talk, and I have to make that very clear, okay? Because the minute you ask for a lawyer or you say you're gonna speak with a lawyer, we're done talking. Unless you say, I want to speak to you. I want to give you a chance because you know what? Right now, I've got charges on you for homicide, armed robbery, possession by a convicted felon, possession of a firearm during the use and commission of a felony. I'm giving you the only chance you're going to get between now and the time you see a judge to explain the why. Because if he sees remorse, the remorse is what saves your bottom. If there's no remorse, guess what? Roll the dice. Let's see what happens. I do this for a living. I've been doing it for 26 years. I get all the evidence together and I say, here you go, Your Honor. The only thing that helps is when that person says, man, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. That was not what I was trying to do. And this is what happened. But that's okay. At least you're trying to get past that. You're trying to say, Your Honor, I made a mistake, but I wasn't trying to do this. That's remorse. That was the drugs. That was this. But if you don't want to do that, that's up to you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll speak to my lawyer.
All right. You want to speak with your lawyer? Stay right there and have a seat.
You said, obviously, you had all them charges on me. Go ahead.
I do have the charge on you. I have a warrant for your arrest right now for premeditated murder.
The judge can talk to me.
I got you. Not a problem, Alex. Hang tight right there.
Alex Lopez was hit with several charges, including premeditated murder, armed robbery, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, plus using a weapon during a felony. But he wasn't the only one placed in cuffs. In August of 2024, Alex's mom, Patricia Kinchins, and his sister, Brianna Lopez, were arrested on charges of being an accessory after the fact. According to Leesburg PD, Patricia and Brianna helped hide Alex while he was on the run. Then a week after their arrest, Alex's girlfriend, Kaylee Dupuis, turned herself in to face the same charges of being an accessory after the fact. Online records show Brianna Lopez was released from jail on September 25th of 2024. Kaylee Dupuis was released on December 13th of that year. Patricia Kinchins wasn't released from custody until January 30th of 2025, while Alex stayed behind bars until his murder trial. Prosecutors said he wouldn't face the death penalty in this case, but he was still facing a mandatory life sentence with no chance of parole if convicted. Alex reportedly chose not to take the stand in his own defense. His defense attorneys argued Alex was never in the story and there wasn't any evidence to place him there. But the surveillance video seemed to work in the prosecution's favor. On December 17th of 2025, after about 3 hours of deliberations, a Lake County jury convicted Alex of first-degree murder and robbery with a firearm. Online records show Alex Lopez was sentenced to life in prison. He's serving his sentence at the Taylor Correctional Institution in Perry, Florida. Thanks for tuning into this episode of Inside the Crime. I'm Elizabeth Millner.